Mark 18, nice compact barrel. I get a good tight package. So we know that, yeah, I said package again in the video. Gotta start over. Hey guys, we got Phil, Ben, and Ben with Trop Gun. We're back again, and this week we're doing the guns of Walking Dead. Not only are we gonna take a look at the guns that are predominantly featured in The Walking Dead, used by the main characters, kind of their signature guns, we're also gonna take a look at what guns we think they should use. So we've got our guns of The Walking Dead, so it's kind of tough to choose just 3 guns to highlight as the signature guns of The Walking Dead. If you've watched the series through all the seasons, you know that there's literally been hundreds of different variations of the gun, but there are some that are absolute icons, like Rick Grimes' Python, his Colt Python. Now, I know all the die-hard fans out there right now are freaking out that this is only a 4-inch. Yes, Rick Grimes uses a 6-inch. We work with what we got, so we got a 4-inch Colt Python as the Rick Grimes gun.
Got a Beretta 92, exactly what Carl uses on the show, except I don't have a suppressor that looks like a mag light or a road cone.
I got the Remington 870. A bunch of people use it in the show, but Shane used it a lot. He's dead now, rest in peace. We're gonna go ahead and light these up, and then, like Phil said, we're gonna get to the guns that we would pick to use in a zombie apocalypse.
Okay, so here we go with the closest thing we got to a Rick Grimes blaster. You know, I kind of take a little bit of umbrage with their choice of a revolver. I realize, you know, Rick didn't get out of the 90s and maybe even the 80s. He's still using a wheel gun when he was a cop, when all hell broke loose and the zombie apocalypse started. But we're going to give it a try here with the Colt Python. I got 6 zombies. We use Claybirds here to simulate the zombie head, because unlike in the show where it's always really nice and easy, making a headshot's not always the simplest thing. So I got 6 rounds and 6 targets. Hopefully Rick can get it done. Let's check it out. Colt Python. So clearly I'm getting eaten, all right? I'm not great with a revolver. If I were a skilled wheel gun shooter here, I probably could have done better than 2 out of 6. But yeah, I tell you what, the problem is then I gotta reload this thing. So if I'm attacked by a horde, probably not gonna get it done. I'm not sure about Rick's choice here. He's had a lot of chances to upgrade.
All right, I'm going to be shooting Carl's gun, the Beretta 92.
Kill zombies.
All right, so I got the 870, and let's see how easily it is to clean up these zombies with the 870. Here we go. Alright guys, so now we're going to be using the guns that we think The Walking Dead should be using. I'm going to be using a Glock 17 with a Streamlight TLR-1 on it and an AAC Tyrant.
I'm going to be using a CZ452 rifle, bolt action 22 LR. The thing that makes this unique is that it has an integral suppressor done by Coastal Firearms.
And I'm rocking a Noveske Mark 18 with an AAC mini suppressor.
Okay, I prefer the Glock 17 over the 870 because I'm going to get a light on it. I got a can for suppression. Everyone knows zombies are attracted to sound. I'm going to get 17 plus 5 in this base plate, so I'm getting way more capacity out of the gun. I think this is a far better option than the 870.
The reason I'm going to be using the CZ452 with the integral suppressor is I could sit in a fixed firing location and quietly shoot these zombies all day long with plenty of rounds of ammunition, able to be stored in a small place because the rounds are so tiny. I could use this to silently pick off zombies and not attract any more due to how quiet this is. No need for ear protection. Seriously. Put a hole in it. Oh, whoops. Empty.
All right, so I've gone with the Noveske Mark 18. Nice compact little firearm. You know that in The Walking Dead, you see they enter buildings all the time. They got to clear, they got to scavenge for food. This thing gives me versatility. I added the suppressor because just like everybody else said, zombies are attracted to sound, so I want to be able to cut down. But not just zombies. You know that zombies are only part of the problem. The other part of the problem is people. So I choose more of a battle rifle, something I can fight with a little bit more effectively up close, and then we'll also pace it out and give it some distance. So I know that there are some AR rifles and some M16 base that are on the show, but for whatever reason, they've gone through all the seasons. They've had a chance to upgrade to shoulder-fired weapons and to long guns, and they just stick with their trusty revolvers and Beretta 92s and some real simplistic weaponry, when in fact you should move up to something a little bit more advanced. Let's see what it can do. So that's up close and with some distance, nice and quiet. All right guys, so there it was, the Walking Dead video. You saw what they use in the show. You saw what we would choose if we had to pick our zombie survival guns. You know, there's a reason people get eaten in the zombie apocalypse. Stupid people die first. And if you make a poor choice in your weapons, you're a stupid person and you're zombie food. What do you think, Ben?
Well, I certainly wouldn't want to run around with a bolt action rifle, but a suppressed 22 you could do a lot with. You can stay off the grid, be quiet, and kill anything you need to kill.
Absolutely. Guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Go check us out on Facebook and Instagram. We'll see you at the next video.
Hey Ben, what do you think about the whole zombie craze?
You know, dude, I was always a huge fan of zombie movies, even the really bad ones. But since it became a pop culture phenomenon and it's so popular, it got really lame. And screw you guys for ruining something that I used to love.